am I online? Okay, my YouTube doesn't seem to be online. It says live now, but I don't see any images, so I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, just let me check. Okay. I'll try to log in, yeah. Uh, okay, I think Twitch is fine. Yeah, Twitch is fine. But YouTube, let me log in again on YouTube. Just want to make sure that it's working alright. Ooh, looks like I'm alive. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, I'm on live. Okay. Okay, good evening everybody. Yeah, it's time to stream. Okay, what happened to my chat? Oh, okay, it's working. Okay, so as I said, it's time to stream again. And today I resolved to finish streaming in 1.5 hours. Hello. Oh, Aki. Good evening, Aki. Hello. And we're just talking about your kimono, right? You should share a photo of you in your kimono. It'd be very nice, right? Yay! What color is your kimono? Is it blue? Yeah, so today I resolved to finish streaming at about 1 o'clock. Okay, so we have time here. 1.5 hours. Okay, reason being tomorrow I'm going to do a workshop. Oops. Sorry for the sound. Okay, so reason being tomorrow I am supposed to do a workshop at Overjoy, and my session is at 10:30. But I have to go there early to sort of get things working. Yeah. Okay. Right. So let's start. Let me just say hello. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do a shopfront drawing today, and it's here. Okay. It's actually one of the shops in Singapore. Okay, let me just adjust my video a little bit. Oh, looks a bit weird. Okay, never mind. Just leave it here. Oh, blue! Yay! I got it right. Yeah. So today we're gonna do this piece. It's one of I think it's a pastry shop in Singapore. It sells tiramisu in a cup, like in a glass bottle. So when you buy the tiramisu, it comes in many flavors, and if you buy it, you can bring the bottle home. Yeah, and I've been there a few times, but I don't really like to eat cakes, so I don't always go there. Yeah, but I like the coffee. I like coffee and bread, but not really cakes. So you know tiramisu is very sweet, right? Yeah. Okay. Continue. Okay, for people who watch YouTube, right? Normally I will release a video on Friday evening, but because I'm preparing for the art workshop, I don't really have time to come out with the videos. So the video will be late. Like I will release it tomorrow. I'll upload the video tomorrow. Okay. So if you're wondering why there's no YouTube video, that's because I spent some time working on the workshop things. So yeah. Okay. You realize I actually changed. Yeah. I think my hair is too long. Like I should do a haircut. Maybe I should have it shorter. I don't think I look nice with long hair. But anyway, okay, let's start. Okay, otherwise I can't finish this in 1.5 hours. I'm sure you do. We all know that Aki loves desserts, and I'm sure he loves tiramisu. Recently I had dango. You know the dango. Should I draw a dango? I shall just draw a dango here. So a dango is this, you guys know, right? It's this thing. Yeah. And it's like made out of rice balls, and then I had sesame seed paste on it. It's so sweet, and I regretted because when I got it from Donkey Joe. Hey, Atong. Hello, good evening. How are you? You ate tango too? Yesterday I bought a box of tango, and there are like 12 of the little rice balls on it. And then I went to check like the calories for the tango. I think I ate like a few 1,000 kilocalories, and I felt so bad. Like yesterday I was so sad, like I ate so much calories. Yeah, but it's nice. You know, it's like tangyuan, Chinese dumpling. Yeah, but dried form of Chinese dumplings. Okay, so this is the shop that I'm going to do today. As you can see, right, it's called the Tiramisu Hero. And can you see this little mascot? So it has a little mascot. 冰糖葫芦. Oh, 冰糖葫芦 is even worse. Dango? No, dango is rice ball. You know, like 汤圆, right? 汤圆. And then you just stick it in a satay stick. Then you put like 4 in one. And then normally people will eat with red bean paste. The one I got was sesame paste. Yeah. Yeah, guilty lah. I still feel guilty for eating it. But I quite like it lah. It's not bad. And I think Japanese like to eat it with sweet soy sauce. Oh, ate that before? Where? Huh? In Japan? Really? Oh, I heard that they actually have a franchise there, and it's also called Tiramisu Hero. Yeah, so yeah, that's the cute mascot. A cat with I don't know, teeth looking like, I don't know. And I think they just opened. And this thing here is recent. Actually, I've been to this place several times. Okay, and this was quite recent that they had this. So the shop house comes with a shop at the bottom. Oh, you never mind. Never ate. Atong! How can you not? You know Tangyuan? Find picture. Oh my god. I cannot imagine. Okay, let me look for it. Must show you what a dango looks like. It's actually just tangyuan on stick lah. Image. You know, this kind? This? Yeah, so this is with the sweetened soy sauce. Quite nice. Okay, and then they have the three colored ones. So can you imagine this tang yuan, right, in soup? That's what we eat. Must explain about food, right? Okay, so the shop in Singapore, yes, it's Mutarashi Dango. I just saw the explanation. So normally for shop houses in Singapore, right, we have two levels. I think it's the same in Malaysia as well. The top is where people live. The bottom is where people have a shop. So this is a shop that sells tiramisu, and there's an outer area for people to sit down with the tables and chairs and stuff like that. Yeah, Japanese. You know, like you think tango, right? It's like tango. Yeah. Okay, and the top normally is where like the shopkeeper stays, but I think in this case, no, it's a Wong Cake Community Wong Clan Association. So I think they are like people who are of the cake 客家, but I don't know what English 客家 means. Hakka? I think they are the Hakka people, like the dialect, and then their surname is Ong, like Wong. So yeah, so clan, I think these kind of association clubs, they are very popular many years ago. But then people don't, I don't even know whether my clan has a house. Probably not. Okay, so let's look at this shop again. Sorry, it's very simple. So if you look at the shop, it is a frontal, what do you call that? Perspective, and then your eye level is actually maybe here. Okay, so everything that's on the top will look a little bit, the perspective will be a little bit flare out like that, and those below the eye level will be going this way. Okay, the lines will be going this way. So we are going to look at the areas, and the darkest areas are probably these window panes here, and also the interior of the shop, and also the chairs. So this one has a lot of chairs and tables, which I hate, but no choice, have to draw. And if you look at the foreground and background, right, this canopy of leaves, fake leaves, is in the foreground together with the bin. Oh, why is it like that? Oops, I cut off the bin. Oh no. Okay, never mind. How did that happen? Okay, there's a bin. Okay, I don't know what happened to this picture. And then yeah, this part, the outside sitting area, is in the front, and then behind would be the doors and the windows and also the shop. So while we draw, this is what we will do. So now let's start. I already prepared the paper. Okay, so it's like a half, it's quite a big one. So this one is not even like our usual small one. Cake is Hakka. Yes, I think so, because it says 客, right? 新加坡客属, right? I think it's, so it's a dialect. Okay, so as usual, I always start with a pencil draft, and we just draft this first. And for drafting, right, just don't think too much. Okay, just draw the outline. So when I chose this paper, I chose it because of the size, the shape of the shop. So it's more like a I say portrait, rectangle, like a rectangle. And yeah, so let's start. I wonder what happened to my picture. Why is my picture looking so edited? Can I just revert to original? Oh, no wonder. Sorry, something happened. I don't know what happened, but just now I cut it off and it looks a bit strange, but this is the full thing. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I will draw it. Hey Perez, hi Zed, hello, I'm good. So as I was explaining to the guys, I'm going to do an art workshop tomorrow at one of the art stores. So yeah, I need to finish at 1 o'clock so they have enough sleep, because my workshop is at 10:30. Hey, hi Perez. Perez, it's been a while. How are you? Yeah, the YouTube guys. Okay, so this is how the shop I'm planning to do. I normally when I draw, because I'm standing on the ground, right, I'll take my camera this direction up. So I tend to draw my shop a little bit, not parallel. Parallel looks a bit stiff, so I like it a little bit bottom heavy. Okay, so it looks like I'm looking up on something. Okay, will it be live? No, I don't think so. But do you know what? You guys are lucky because this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm doing this as a practice. So you guys will, I think, preview, I guess. Yeah, but of course I have handouts, and then I'll be there to guide. So if let's say anyone needs help, I would stop and say and like check on how they are doing and that kind of thing. Yeah, so yay! So this is for people who can't join the workshop. So this is for you. Okay, anyway, yeah, let's better start or else I can't finish in 1.5 hours because that's what I'm planning to do this in 1.5 hours. As you can see, this is actually much bigger. This paper that I have is Fontaine, paper from Claire Fontaine, 100% cotton, hot press paper. Awesome, great. Yeah, okay, so let's start. Like I don't know say let's start for how many times, sorry. So normally what I'll do is I'll just draw like the guiding lines. These are like the very rough lines to just guide our eyes so that we know where to see. Okay, yeah, so I think sometimes because we are just doing this for, I would say, for fun, so you don't kill yourself over, you know, you're not being able to draw. Oh, okay. So let me explain why I'm doing this. Because I'm standing here, like I'm standing here, this is my eye level. So all the lines on top, right, would flare out this way, and the lines below will flare out this way. So that's why it looks like this. And because there's a frame, so there's one frame, this is a metal frame, okay, where they actually have the canopy. Okay, so we have this, okay, and there's a bin, our favorite object. Oh, something happened. Okay, looks good. Okay, so our favorite shop decoration is our shop. Won't say decoration. Okay, our shop item is the deer bin. Okay, I cannot imagine having a shop in Singapore without a garbage bin that's green color. So it was very funny because the week before last week, I did some challenge. Did a challenge, the Singapore shopfront challenge that I have been sort of hosting in a while, and there are people who just that shop had a lot of bins in front, and people just had fun drawing different color bins. So the bin, they did it in purple, they did it in pink, and there were actually bin everywhere. So it was really, really funny. I really had a good laugh. Okay, so I was just quite amused by how imaginative people are. So we look at this in this way. Normally for a shop, right, there's 2 layers, so you just need to know what's the relative size. Okay, don't think too much about the what do you call that, the details. Okay, so all you need to do is to look at, normally it comes with a roof, so the top we need to do the roof. So normally it wouldn't be too big. Okay, so as you can see from the shop, I mean the picture, that is about, I guess, 3 little design, like it's, okay, you see from the top there, slightly different. And then actually normally the top here, the roof will protrude a little bit, so this top layer would actually protrude a little bit, so you need to think about that and draw your think about your perspective. So remember I said like this is eye level. Anything that's in front of you protruding, you should actually draw it in this direction. Okay. So this is one. This is the roof. I'll say like a shelter. And for every shop, there's always pillars that they would you have at least two pillars. Okay, so we are not going to draw the other two shops. I will only be drawing two pillars over here, and there is like a balcony. So instead, like normally for the shops, right, we would have there wouldn't be this opening. So this shop is slightly different because it has like a balcony that's sheltered. So can you imagine if I take away this shelter, this would be what we normally see, like 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 that. Okay, so this is what we normally see, but this shop here actually has a shelter in front, so it's slightly different. It's the same for the second level where we also have like a shelter in like an inner area. Okay, so this one is slightly different from what we have been doing, and yeah, and now we just put in some of these details. This is a shop sign, and we have to think about when you look at shops, right, they normally will have very standard elements like you have the windows. Okay, so there are actually, if you look at this, right, there's a slight perspective. You have to think that is this part in interior, it's underneath that shelter. So you have to think about, there's actually a piece of wall here that you can see. Okay, and then the standard elements are like your doors and the windows. So if you notice, if you look at the picture, the reference picture is on the top left hand corner. You see you have all these windows, and this is a door. Okay, so the door normally comes with like two sides open up like that. You guys can see, right? So this is the door, and that's a window. Okay, here are the windows, and here are all these like oh, okay, there are these I don't know what you call them, ventilation grills. Okay, so there's some ventilation grills here at the top. Yeah, and here are some of the Chinese New Year couplets, you call that. Yeah. Oh, column. Hey, hello, blog user is taken. Hi. How are you? Are you going to the workshop tomorrow? Oh, okay, so Perez corrected me. So this is not called pillar, it's called column. Actually, you're right. I call them pillars because, yeah, actually you're right. They are columns, they're not pillar. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll correct them. I'll correct myself. I'll make sure I say column. Yeah, okay. So, like if you have seen a lot of these shops that I've drawn, right? Some of these shop columns are really elaborated. This is not. This one is blah, it's just a normal looking one. So now we're just adding a bit of so this is the balcony. Okay, so this is a little balcony, so we need to also, because it's coming out towards you, so you need to draw it, just follow the picture and just draw it down this way, and it shouldn't be difficult to draw. Okay, so I don't know whether this is considered difficult. Do you guys think it's considered difficult? How's it going? Aki just went to he bought a new kimono. Is it yeah, he said he bought a new kimono. Hi Nancy, good morning. I am starting to draw, and I think I really talk too much. So do you guys think this is difficult or it's easy to draw? I think it's okay. But when I first started drawing this, I did this actually about in 2015 when I went for a sketch walk just in Jalan Besar, Singapore. Yeah, and then I thought I spent quite a long time drawing this shop because of these parts. So for this part, I'm not going to draw it yet. Okay. Then we have the column, not pillar, column. Sorry. Correction. Okay, it's column, and we know that at these two sides, they're actually I think there's probably a name. You'll be at yay! So awesome. So block user here. I think you can go and sleep because this is what I'm going to teach y'all tomorrow. Block user can go and sleep. He don't have to join us today because he's joining the workshop tomorrow, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to draw this. Finally, right? You can sleep early on a Friday. Yeah, so yeah, up to you lah. Okay. Maybe tomorrow, right? While we're doing this, you can start painting because you already know how to draw this. You go in and you immediately start drawing. It's like, hey, I already seen this. I'm paying, and uh, no, I will teach. I will be going around. Just if you have any question, you can just ask me. Ah, why were you confused? Perez, no worries, no worries. Yeah, because I I I am not very familiar with the construction term, so I think it's really good that you help to clear my I would say I'm being ambiguous, so yeah, I think it's good that you clear this so that I also learn something from it, because I always call things that's like straight, like connecting the top and the bottom of the house, as a pillar. Other than wall, right? If it's half wall, it's pillar. Yeah, it's just me. So now I learn that it actually I do know, but it's just, sometimes when you talk and you just don't think, so you don't know that it's actually column. Yay! Oh, it's not. Okay, yeah, fun fact but not fun fact. Fun fact but not fun. I get what you mean. Yeah, but it's good to know. Huh? It's it's not Saturday. It's not Sunday morning. Sunday morning I have another one. The Sunday morning one is a little bit more complicated. Yeah, than this one. So I speak too much. Okay, sorry. Okay, so yeah, let's just continue with this. I don't know whether I can finish this in time tomorrow, because I may just keep talking, and there are a lot of things to just show you guys that I'm a little bit worried that I can't finish. The chair looks a little bit too big. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, you have to measure with your pencil, right? When you look at the picture, first, the picture versus what you have drawn. So if you look at the picture, the chair is probably a third of this whole length here. So I am drawing this too big. So I'm just gonna erase this. So for the rocking chair, for furnitures, there are certain ways to do things. So you want to think of them as like blocks, like boxes. So you can actually draw like a box, okay? Like outline a box first. So I would say it is, oh wait, is it too big again? Sometimes, right? Yeah, okay. So this would be even shorter, right? This half wall. I think you call that half wall, right? And if this is the shop sign, so let's just shade this. Yeah, this is the shop sign. Oh, okay. So I will be teaching you guys how to watch, no, how to see, and this would, so that you guys can once you learn how to see a scene, it's easy for you to paint and easy for you to draw as well. So I think I didn't really explain this just now, but tomorrow I'll just show you guys how you can easily see things, like the lightest shade and the darker shade, and yeah, I'll show you guys how to do it. So as I was saying, this is the chair, right? So okay, if you look at this, right, I don't know if you guys can see. So this is the rocking chair. You want to think of it as like a box, so it would be like a outline would be like this. I don't know if you guys can see. So what I'll do tomorrow is probably, will there be coffee? You mean tomorrow? I think they have iced tea, soft drinks. Should I get coffee? Maybe I'll get 1 or 2 cups, and then people can drink coffee. Atong, you're very good at this, okay? You don't 不要骗人 So yeah, so I think I will just draw like as I said, right, tomorrow I will be showing you guys how I would actually draw a box to box this, to show to so that you guys know, sometimes about furnitures you may actually think of it as being you draw a chair because, hey, hi Zed. Yes, I know Alvaro. Oh, he's so famous. He's like one of the most famous painter, together with Joseph Zurich. I didn't butcher his name, I hope. Yeah, I think Alvaro's cafes. Yeah, I think Paris shop streets, but his I always remember his painting as being on a higher vintage, like vantage, not vintage, vantage. Like he would be on the second floor, and he'd be looking down on the streets, and then he see the other side of the Paris shops. Very atmospheric, very very good. Yeah, I think he's the best, and he's really funny. I think I watched one of his YouTube, I would say video, like it's some kind of like a prelude to his because he have published, he sells his videos, and he has all these workshops, right? And there was once I saw his video, and I watched him. So funny. He's a very funny guy. Yeah, I think can get to learn a lot from watching him. And Joseph as well, Joseph Zubu. You try that style? Oh, I tell you, that is one of the most difficult style. It's what I call like impressionist, where you just drop in all the colors, you drop in the shadow, and then you just it's like high level, it's the highest level. I can't do that. I can't even, like you look at people do gouache, and then they do landscapes, and then I think, I think if you can if you have the patience, um you don't mind spending time on painting, then you should be able to get a certain level with gouache or acrylic, and you just slowly paint it in. Watercolor in his style, you can never get there, like unless you learn something. There's something that you need to learn from him. Yeah, I did try before, didn't work, and I also don't know why. Yeah, but there's a few artists in Thailand. They are also pretty good, and I think you can learn from them, but they may not be so prolific. No, they may not use insta they may not use social media so much, because they are the old kind. The old kind. Yeah, so I think he's godlike. almost. So for chairs and tables here, think of them as a box again, okay? So you can think of it as two separate boxes, but I like to think of it as two big box. So one box, okay? One long one, right? And this is the second one. So you just need to make sure that your tabletop, you leave a space here. So let me just demonstrate how I would do this. Hey, stay. Stay. Okay. So now we add the furniture's portion. Okay. The problem with this sometimes when you think about the perspective part is when the object gets closer, it's kind of bigger. Do I know of artists with the same style? Him, Joseph. Um, you know Joseph, right? Joseph Zubrik. Rich. Let me just Google that. Um, but they are god level. I think it's one day maybe if I manage to get into one of his classes. Is it Zubrik? Okay. You probably know him. Joseph Vic. Vic. Am I spelling it wrong? Vic. Yeah, you should. I'm sure you know him. Yeah. So, he's Australian, but he's really good. Oh, can you see what I did to my iPad? Sorry. Yeah, so this guy, he is pretty similar. I think there's also Keiko Tanabe. She's also quite good. Keiko. Is it Keiko? Is it Tanabe? Tanabe? Not sure. Tanabe. Let me check. Okay. She also has really good Tanabe. I hope I got it right. Keiko Tanabe. Yeah, correct. Oh, you know? Oh, okay. There are actually many, especially I think in Thailand, as I said, but but not all of them. Like these people, they tend to have they tend to be more prolific in terms of they use what do you call that, social media more, and they tend to do a lot of causes. Hey, Juhuan, hello. Good evening. So today I'm doing a shopfront drawing, and our friend Zed is asking about people who are very like the godlike watercolorists, and I am cracking my head because we all know the same people. And yeah, so if you guys know of any more different noteworthy ones, we can all share, and we can all learn. And I also like I think she's called Yoko Taka. Just give me a moment. Yoko. Let me just check Japanese watercolors. The color is okay. I hope Yoko Nagayama. I think you guys also know her, right? But she does like flora. Yeah, this is her work. She does like flora, watercolor, and she always like this like kind of like I also think it's very impressionist style. And there are many more. I think she also has like oh, I got new follower. Yay! Thanks. I don't know where you are from. Are you from? Hi, Michael. Are you from? Who's this? Perez? Perez? Hi, thanks. Thanks for subscribing. I don't know you're from YouTube or you're from stream. I mean twitch. But thank you. So today we are drawing a shop front, and I'm still talking because we are talking about other stuff. So as I said, I'm drawing the table. Let me just adjust this a little bit so that you guys can see. Okay. And you need to know that for the table, right? It comes with this the table leg. So you need to think about it in a box form. And the perspective goes like this, right? And you need to make sure that you draw out the parts of the furniture within your square. Okay, so yeah, and we leave it like this first because we still need to put a pen, the ink, to do the ink. And if we look at chairs like this, okay, so these are these stools, right? We think of them as like columns, like it's circle and like that. So it's easier if you think of them as shapes. So same as this chair. So I would think of it as probably a cone maybe. Yeah. So there are all these things that you have to learn. I think drawing shop front is fun because you get to learn about how to draw things. So in a shop front, there are many things to draw, like furnitures, like if there are bicycles, there are often bicycles. You also get to draw the vehicles, the bicycles and stuff like that. And then if there are people, you get to draw people. So there are just so many things to draw. Looking a little bit messy here. Yeah, but later on when we line it, we just need to be more careful. So what you can do is maybe draw and line at the same time, so that it doesn't look so complicated like how it is looking right now. Okay, so now you're gonna draw another box for the other side. Just remember that the bin is in front, so there's no need for you to worry so much. Okay, and that's the chair, the stool, and here's another chair. I really hate drawing chairs. I still hate them. I don't know how other people are gonna feel about it. Yeah. Okay, so this all covered up by the bin. So let's just ignore that. Okay. So when we are gonna line this, right, I will not be lining here. Okay, I will use the pen to line the exterior of the shop and some of these guides. Okay, maybe here, and most of it will be done with gouache. Okay, yeah, very much it. Okay, so let's start. I'm already done with the drawing. Let's do this with the pen. So I am left with two 0.3 technical nib size. So this is a gray. Okay, it's a Copic multi-liner in warm gray, and this one is a black, but I'm not sure whether there's anything left to use because you know technical pens, right? Yeah, it's pretty. Hey, yeah, so many different shapes. Well, I guess you just have to draw one after the other if you don't want things to get too messy. But that's what our the pencil draft is for. Hey, hello, 18 pages of color. Yeah, this is one of the shops in Singapore. I've drawn it a few times. And this place sells tiramisu. And yeah, I quite like the tiramisu. So these are the two pens. So if you know, technical pens have this issue of the nib grinding down. So this one is already quite worn out compared to like this one. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? So technical pens are good, but they are very prone to being worn down. So just let me check if the color here is too. This one is very light. Okay, you can see this is very light. So let me draw with that black color one first, and if it's if I can't get any ink out of it, then I will switch to using this technical pen, the Copic multiliner in warm grey. Okay, so let's start. I always, so when you draw, right, try to draw the outline first if you can. If not, okay, that's the first part. And then the second part is to actually draw. Hey, use ballpoint pen. Do I have ballpoint pen? I don't have ballpoint pen. I don't have. Oh, I really don't. I have to check. Zed, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to make me use like 1 mm pen or something? You can, let's hear from you. What's the challenge you have for me today? Yeah, but I think Atong's suggestion of using ballpoint pen is quite interesting. Maybe in the future, I would do that. Like maybe in the next one, I will be drawing with the I will try to draw with a ballpoint pen, because I think ballpoint pens are also very good because they are sort of waterproof, right? The only issue, no pen. Oh no, not today. Okay, I have other paintings I can show you guys that I have reference photos for. I'm not sure if I have it here. Not today. Next time, okay? Because I want to practice this one for tomorrow. But I do have some. I'm not sure if I have. Look, oops. Let me just show you guys. So this is what I have from one of the Facebook groups that I have joined. Okay, and this one, this is pretty cool, and this one. So I really like the swan, which is here. So I asked them for the reference, and they said, yeah, go ahead, use it. So maybe in the next few ones, I'll be using them, and I will do no lines. Yeah, but no lines. Okay. It's kind of tough though, because like for me, I like to use lines. Yeah, and not drawing lines. Somehow I feel a little bit insecure because I don't know where I should put my watercolor, and that is a little bit stressful, I must say. So the problem with drawing, right? Here today no theme. Today's theme is this law. Is shopfront. No theme, just shopfront. Yeah, I'm gonna try. It's gonna be, I guess, something that we have to try. There was, I think last year, no, the year before, I did 100 drawing challenge where I just draw whenever I can, for 100 days. Okay, and for that challenge, I actually incorporated another challenge where I did like drawing like with ink in a portion of the drawing, and another portion of the drawing I'll just use watercolor with no inking. So I think from that challenge I became a little bit more understand a little bit more about using just watercolor itself, like the different consistency, waiting for layers to dry, glazing methods, and stuff like that. So I think it's a good way to learn, to practice. So yeah, I think, yeah, probably one of the days, maybe the next one. Okay, you guys can't see my face because I'm like drawing. Okay, for my yeah. So I think okay, I'm just gonna take this off because sometimes I have to move the paper around because otherwise I can't see. So it's better, right? You guys can see much better. I hope so. Is it too far away? Okay, hashtag hero. No, it's hashtag Tiramisu. Yeah, sometimes I can't find the prompts. I understand what you mean. Yeah, I decided not to do Inktober 52 this year, so I don't have any prompts, and I don't want to go back to do it because if I do that, I have to catch up with the rest, and I don't want to do that. So I end up with having no prompts this year because remember I actually did the travel with travel something like travel in travel through art 2020 or something like that, 2021. Yeah, and I thought it would be something that they would do for the whole year, but no, they only did it for like the month of January. So I'm left with having no prompts for the rest of my drawing practice, which is pretty sad. But yeah, it's okay. I guess then I can do other stuff. Yeah. So Zed, if you would like to paint those, I could share it in my Instagram, and then you can just draw away. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm just drawing the details of the column. Oh, I went to selfie with the big hat. No, I didn't. I didn't even go in. Like I just went there because I wanted to take a picture, and then I just left after I take the picture. I don't know whether they still have it. I think the last time I went there, they didn't have it anymore. I don't know. Have you been there? The Tiramisu Hero. I really like the shop next door, the druggies, the Chinese druggies store. It's so cute. I think it's like a, to me, it's a tongue in cheek, cheek in tongue in cheek. I don't know. It's just a very funny way of saying that you are a traditional Chinese physician, or you're like a pharmacist, like druggies. If you notice, the shop on the left hand side. Yes, I know. I do a lot of these kind of stuff. Like I will just go to the area, take picture, and I'll leave. Okay. So now I'm just doing the details. I just enjoying drawing details. So yeah. So I don't know. Okay. Alright. Then we continue the column. Okay. So that's sort of completed. So we need to draw some of these details. So this is like a rain pipe. I'm sorry you guys see my face. Okay, adjust a little bit, then you guys can see my face. Okay, so these are like the pipes. Okay, and the blocks here and here as well. We just continue down. Okay, so that's the other column. So if you notice, we have actually included part of the other shop in this. Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't do that. When did you go? When did you go? I didn't do that. I think oh, I think I know where it is. It's at the back, right? It's not in front. I think I went there like 2 times. And every time I just went and buy the tiramisu and leave. And then I think I saw the cute mascot head. So what blog user is saying is that inside the shop, right? Can you see this guy, right? This guy. Inside the shop, there's this and this like a head structure. It's like a round thing with the ears and the eyes, and you could like go underneath and you can take a picture of that head and with your body. So that's really 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 cool. But I didn't do it because I just went, did my stuff and left. And I think it'd be really funny for me because normally for this kind of expeditions I go alone. So can you imagine if I do like a selfie? Like I can't even see myself. So that's why I didn't do something like that. But it's fun if you do with your friends. How do you do your selfie? Do you get your friend to take picture for you? So if you guys are interested, you can just Google the place up, okay? So now I'm just drawing what I see, okay? And here as well. So really is all geometric. It's like all shapes. You know, when you think about drawing, right? It's really all shapes. You're drawing shapes. There's a little perspective that you need to be aware of here. Okay, so the slat is a little bit slanted. So you need to just make sure that you draw this part. Okay, so you can actually see it's a cut in, and then you have to draw. Yeah. Okay. So that's the other side, and then over here as well. So let's continue with this. I hope people won't fall asleep because this part is sometimes a little bit boring, especially the drawing. Sometimes the drawing can be a little bit boring, but then it does help you because without drawing you do not I think I mentioned this many times. When you do ink and wash, when using the way I do things, I see the thing 3 times, I draw it 3 times, so I think I can get it fairly correct, like accurate at the end of everything. Yeah. So I think it's a good practice. Okay, so now I'm just drawing the grills. This would take a while, but grills, they're all shapes. They're all like very simple vertical lines. And having a technical pen does help, especially in drawing straight lines. Okay, so now we just draw straight lines. So as you can see, my pen is sort of going to be worn down soon, so I think I can throw this off, throw this away. Oh, let's see. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I'm sure they will. I don't know. People will still go and, like, I think especially for F&B right now, um, I think they are sort of slowly picking up because people still need to eat, and then they let people go in there for like you get a bigger group now. So I think they should survive lah, because now people could go and they can join their friends, like can go out with their friends. So they should be okay. Yeah. Oh, so 18 pages of color asks if I use fountain pen sometimes. Oh yes, I use fountain pen all the time actually. But because I am practicing, trying this out, okay, with a pen, um, a technical pen. So today I use a technical pen, but normally I'll use a fountain pen. My fountain pen of choice for drawing is this one. This is my I think it's so well used that the colors are all gone. The carbon pen. Okay, I have other fountain pens for writing. Yeah, and I use what pen? The Chinese Hero pen, 英雄笔, for sketching. They are pretty cool. They can do a lot of line variation, which I really like. Okay. Oh, I didn't see Bravery. I only see Chai Seng Huat. It's always crowded. Yeah, what's the Bravery? I think I've seen it once, and then after that I couldn't find it anymore. I don't know. I always sort of only walk on that road, that road along Jalan Besar Stadium. Hey, Electro Pony, hello! Hi, Samrong! Yay, good evening. Good morning to you. Oh, I see. They moved. Oh, I'm more in no wonder. It's like I was, I thought I saw it like many years ago. That shop, the Bravery, and then I couldn't find it anymore, so I really don't know where it went. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's just continue. I also like what other shops do I like? There's one florist which is down the road, and I really like the florist a lot. It's I think it's called Jungle Lo. Forgot the name, but it's a very beautiful shop. Okay, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm just drawing the windows. So we just need to be careful here um, to count properly. I think I didn't count properly because now I believe I have more than the number. There's supposed to be 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Okay, I got one extra. 2, 4, 5. The sixth one is covered. So let's just, you guys can see, right? I hope you guys can see. Actually, this part takes a long time if you want to do it properly. Okay, so I don't know if people on the workshop tomorrow will die, like they will faint. Like, what? You want me to do this? Are you crazy? Why are you making me shade this? Yeah, but it's necessary. Okay, so the reason why I do this is because I want to draw out the darkest, shade out the darkest areas. And if you have checked the darkest and the lightest area, this would be the darkest. And for the darkest area, I would use the pen to color it. Okay. And let's continue with the door. This is the window. So we just draw that window. So far, if you have any question, just feel free to ask, okay? If there's any questions you want any clarification on, just feel free to ask. Yeah, okay, so we need to think about, because this part is behind the balcony, so you need to make sure that you also draw it behind. So can you see that there's also all this space that you have to make sure that your door is there. Okay, don't forget, otherwise it's gonna look really weird. Oh, so you know all the cafes, but after a while, right, I don't really like to go cafe except coffee. For coffee, I think cafe food is a little bit overpriced. Not a little bit, cafe food is overpriced. Wow. Composition. It's very hard to explain for composition, but they always approach it through the thirds. You know, like you make sure that the most important things that you want to show people, you want their focus to be on, it has to fall when you intersect the thirds at those 4 points. This is like the most basic for composition. Another way you can learn, right, to compose is by looking at photographs. So there are some of these award-winning photographers, and some of their photographs are taken so well, not because of the subject, it's because of how they use the composition, how they place their subjects, and I think you really need a variation, especially I think even for drawing, for sketching, you have to make sure that you have like a mixture of big, medium size, small objects. So the first step to getting a good painting, or to get to get to a good composition is taking a good photograph, or if you are on plein air, to move to the right place and look at the right things. Because if you look at things in a mundane way, if you don't compose things in your shot, it will not look good. I think getting that right is the first step of getting a good painting. It's all about that. I am still learning, especially for Chinese painting or even for sketching. There's this thing about called liu bai. I don't know if you call liu bai. Like you are supposed to leave certain areas untouched. Like you need to let the paper white show through. You need to make sure that certain part is not colored, and it brings out the stuff, like your work. So that I find is very hard to do. Like I tend to paint everything, and then it's the impact is just not there. So some people can just do one big block, and then the whole thing is just white, and they have a small dot at the top or something like that, or they use the stamp, and it just looks so balanced. It's so cool, right? I don't know if you know what I mean. In Chinese, it means liu bai, like you leave white. That is an art. Oh yes, cafe food is. Sometimes when I ordered, right, I'm like, I can cook this at like 1/10 of the price, like eggs Benedict, or like omelets, or like sunny side up, and bread. Like, why are you making me spend so much on it? Yeah, me too. COVID really made me cook a lot, and I think I can cook okay. I think I can cook quite well. Yeah, it's so expensive, but I think coffee, I'm okay spending for coffee, like just for coffee. But I go there, I only order one coffee. Only one. I only order flat white. Like I don't go for mocha or vanilla latte, things like that. Like even if I go to Starbucks, I don't order their frappuccino, because to me that's not coffee. That's cream. That's like ice cream and cream. It's not coffee. Okay, but even then for flat white, right, it may not be coffee. I don't know. Oh yeah, bye. Bye, Atong. See you. Sorry, I haven't started painting. I have time or not? Oh no! I'm still talking. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to okay, my aim is to actually to do this, finish this by 11, no, 1 o'clock, but it's 12:40. Have I tried? Oh yeah, it is. It is. Cafe food is. But they have to survive. Like people have to be pay for their bills. They have to pay for their electricity. So I don't blame them for charging. So if there's a cafe that makes you feel happy, relaxed, special, and you would like to support them, then yeah, go ahead. Just go and spend it. Yeah. Yep. But I normally go to cafe for the coffee. Yep. But sometimes you don't even need to go to a cafe for coffee. There are these kiosks that has pop up. They don't sell anything except coffee. Yeah. And they make very good ones. So yeah, I think they are worth it. Okay. Okay, so the problem with this painting, this drawing here, is I'm too slow. Okay, so this is the back, right? So we want to do oh, you're so sleepy, Aki. No worries, no worries. Go and sleep. See you. Bye bye. Oyasumi, Aki. Good night. Jane. So Zhouhan says that we have the exact same time zone. Do we have the exact same time zone? Are China and Singapore the same? I think so, I think. Okay. Yes. Bullet coffee, I don't really like bullet coffee. I think bullet coffee is too oily for me. Oh, you're still in the lockdown. Yeah, I would. I think if I'm a lockdown, yes, I would definitely miss having coffee at a cafe, right? Like, especially when the time when you have to like watch people do their stuff, just normally see people around. It just feels so happy to see someone. Yeah, I can understand. I can feel you. Okay, so before we continue in, I will draw the stuff that's in the foreground, like this. These are our little bins. Okay, this is what we call our dustbins, garbage bins. So this is when if you draw a shop, you have been drawing shop fronts, right? You would know because they appear everywhere. Okay, on the high side, I think this is a little bit too long. Okay, it should actually have stopped here. Okay, so this is a little bit wrong. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. So all of you are all we are all so late. Like, why are we not sleeping yet, people? I feel kind of bad. Like, I sort of contributing to you guys not sleeping early enough. Yeah, but I guess there's no choice. I don't know. Like, sometimes this is probably the only time that most of us are free, to do what we want. So yeah, don't apologize for it. Let's just do it. Okay, so now can you see that actually I've done the two tabletops? Zhuhan, I think Zhuhan is from China, right? I can't remember where. Yeah. So okay, this part here, right? I would actually erase off a little bit what we have done just now. Yep, because we can't really see the details. So I would be using the pencil again, okay? And I will be showing you guys how I draw. Okay, so this is for the stool. Okay, this is for the rope. Yeah. So this is the seat of the stool, and these are for the chair, the stool legs, the legs of the stool. Okay. So this is how I'll do it, and we have what are the bench. So this bench extends over there. Okay. So you need to think about your lines. Okay. This is a little bit of a perspective, and we have the chairs, and they should also follow. So if you do see any lines, right, they should actually follow the same angle. Okay. So this one would be like this. Yeah. Okay, and this one would be like this, and yeah, like that. Okay, so this is how it would look like, and we can start drawing. So with that draft, we are confident enough to go in and do this. Okay, so this one needs to be a little bit thicker, and there's also a ring over here. Okay, so that's the chair. Oh, Xi'an, yes. I was like, I think he's from China, but which part? It just on my mind. Actually, my Chinese history is I am very bad at it. Okay, history I'm bad. I'm bad at my history, so I wouldn't know all these areas. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so here's I think I am, yeah. Okay, so this is another chair that we are doing here. Okay, and here as well. Oh, here's another one. Yeah. Okay. I hope I hope it makes sense. I'm a little bit like lazy when it comes to drawing the chairs. Okay. Alright. Then for this part here, we will just continue. So if you notice, right, we have a column here, and this column is from this part. So it's covered by the canopy, okay? But we still have these lines, okay? And over here as well, the low wall. Okay, so we just need to make sure that the low wall, okay, we have a low wall here. And there's a sign which is here. The sign is unnecessarily big. I'm sorry. Okay. And here as well. And we have all these details, okay? I have no idea what details they are, but there are these details. Okay. Oh. It's the golden age of, I see. I think Tang Dynasty is one of the dynasty where China was in some kind of like a bloom, right? So they have time to spend, they have money to spend on enriching their arts and culture. I think it's followed by Song and Ming and Qing. That's very much what I know from watching movies and stuff like that. That's all. Okay, don't ask me anymore. I don't know much. Is the ingredient natural or is it artificial? Is that what do you mean? Are you talking about? Is that you like to clarify? I don't understand. Brain not working. Brain is not working. Okay, so let's just continue here as well. And we have to, let's see, oh, this is from here. So we do have to make sure that we draw this in. Okay, I think this is also part of the canopy. Okay, and I think this one is from, okay, I think so. And this one is here. I'm not sure. I think it is. Yeah, okay, never mind. Then following what we have done for the pencil, the sketches, okay, we are going to just draw very easily the tabletops. Okay, just following. Remember we set the box, right? And here we have the bench. Okay, yeah, over here. Oh, something. Oh, hello, Mercy Tang. Hello, Mercy Tan. Thanks for following. Yay! Oh, babe. Can't see. Deep Prajapati. Hi, thanks for following. Yay! Oh, bubble tea. Oh, bubble tea. You know what they say? Asians are made from bubble tea. Of course, it's good. I show you something. Okay, I know I'm like 6 minutes away from time to sleep, but I have to show you this thing. Give me a moment. Okay. See, a friend got this from a capsule toy. So this is bubble tea. Can you see? Oh, hello. Thanks, Sang Hong. Thank you. Thanks for following. No worries, no worries. So this is bubble boba. Okay, anyway, yeah, anyway. I'm quite proud of this. A friend bought this from us. We are made from boba. I think it's some kind of like tapioca starch and sugar. Very high calorie. I think it's as bad as dango. If you guys know about dango, I had that yesterday. I had 12 pieces of dango yesterday. So I think it's equally bad. And the thing about bubble tea, right, or boba tea, is that it also has a lot of milk and has a lot of sugar. And if you add the toppings, that's gonna be even worse. So, but I like it. I think it's the kind of thing that I'll drink when I need some kind of like a booster or something. Like it's like a reward drink. Yeah. So tomorrow after my workshop, I am going to drink boba because there's a boba tea place in where Overjoy is. Okay. Ah. Oh, okay. So Juhan says that he has been to a few tombs. Oh, okay. Wow, that's really cool. So you mean they are just like hills that you can go up? I think been to somewhere in Korea where they have all these like shape, round shape, half semicircle, no, like hemisphere kind of tomb. Okay, and we went inside. So, but there's no way to go up. Yeah, but I guess that's what where you have gone to. Maybe it's some kind of feature that they actually made, for people to go to be for the barrier sites to be inside this kind of mall. Maybe I don't know, prevents people from stealing stuff. I'm not sure. I've not been to Xi'an, but it's sound like somewhere that's very cultured. I've been to for China. I didn't don't really haven't really been to China. Only been to Chengdu, yeah, which I really like. I think I like the food there, especially the mala. So good. Okay, Singaporeans, um, we are made from mala, mala and bubble tea, boba tea. So is that bubble tea where you are at? Boba tea. Do you like? Oh, have I seen? Oh wait, let me see. Ju Huan says, oh, you can, you can swap the boba away. You can change the milk tea to jasmine tea. Maybe I think that will help. Last time when I was trying to lose weight, right, that's what I'll do. Like I go to a boba tea shop and I'll tell the person, oh, 不要珍珠, 不要奶. That's funny. Okay. Actually, Gardens by the Bay is okay. What? We have the sea. I think he'll be envious that we have the sea. Like we are surrounded by beaches and sea. I'm not seeing Kim Jong Un. I think you have to be really privileged to see him. He's I believe at that time when he came, he had like so many what do you call that, bodyguards. Yeah, I don't think they will allow anything to happen to him, and people like peasants like me will never be able to see him lah. Yeah, but it's okay. I don't really have the urge to see him. Oh, I'm really bad at drawing chairs. Like, how can I show you guys how to do it tomorrow? Oh my gosh. Oh no. This is like, why did I choose to demo this piece? This is the most difficult part. I tell you, I will live to regret. Maybe I have a nightmare tonight about drawing these kind of chairs. Gosh. Okay, luckily there's no bicycle. I didn't have a bicycle here. Wonder what will happen if there is one. Okay, anyway. So now I'm just drawing the chair, the rocking chair. Okay, I hope I've gone like so much over time. Oh no. Okay, I think we can start painting soon. I think so. Okay, there's a little house here. So, yeah, and there's a panel. This is in black, so later we will just use the gouache on it. No, not gouache, we'll use watercolor. Okay, and here are these signs. Okay, yeah, sort of done. Okay, and we can start the painting soon. This is gonna be a long one. Okay, so I stopped at Chengdu. So Sam Hong also went to Chengdu. Oh, you mean mala? Samrong, electro pony, do you like? You mean mala? You like mala? I like mala. I in fact have this this canister of mala that I put to all the soups that I drink. Wow, so good. Like tomorrow I'm going to have steamboat and I'm gonna order mala again. Yum. Yes, peasants like us. Oh, you mean Kim Jong Un? I don't know. I don't know whether he's a bad person. I guess he has this agenda, and I heard that he's quite ruthless. I heard like he will kill his people who are against him. Oh, Sichuan peppercorn, yes. Let me just type that. Yes, mala is equals to Sichuan peppercorn. Awesome, best. Because ma is numbing, la is hot, so it's mala, numbing hot. We call it mala here. What's Pion? Zhuhuan, oh. Can you actually travel in China? Like, can you go to other parts of China without like is there like travel ban between states? Probably not, right? Maybe you can go to Hainan Dao. There will be the sea and everything. But I think now it's still too cold lah. Maybe wait for summer. Slaves all the same. Oh, you mean like us? Peasants equals to slave. Yes, delicious. I agree. I love mala. Okay. Finally. Okay. Oops. I believe I sort of. Okay, so from erasing, right, you realize that all these mistakes that you have done, like you've forgotten to draw certain portions and stuff like that. Okay, so that's what this is for. You erase and you'll be able to see what you have missed out. Oh my gosh, I tell you, I think I really talk too much. Like, this is actually quite an easy piece. Yeah, I'm taking so long. Oh my god. How am I gonna like sleep early? Like, I'm supposed to sleep early. So anyway guys, if you have more questions, welcome them, okay? It can be food related, boba related, or coffee related. Okay, no art related. Yes, 10 win time! Okay. Oh, in Spanish, mala means bad. Oh, you know, I think in Swedish, Mala means art or something. So mala has many meanings. It's like bad art, numbing art, bad numbing art. So can you imagine mala. Okay, so mala means bad numbing art. I think Perez is from South America. Very cool. He has appeared a few times. He has came to watch a few times, but he's always quiet. Today I learned new things from him. Okay, 10 win time. Okay, so 10 win is, yeah. Yay! I didn't bother to turn off the sound because Aki's not around. Oh wait, I have to use him again because I didn't erase off. Oh my god, sorry. Oh, in Hindi, mala means garland. Bad numbing garland art. So it's mala. Mala times 4. It's interesting. Maybe I should do a video on a different. Okay, very interesting. So it's like a bad numbing. Bad. Did I type? Necklace art. So that's Spanish, Chinese, necklace, Hindi, and Swedish. Mala. You need to buy yourself a tablet. I think I had someone who watched and she bought one. I should be selling this. I should print my name on it, like Alice or something, and then I can sell it to you. I'm sure AliExpress has it. Should I put a link on AliExpress or something? Then you guys can go and get. Yeah, I think I should. Where to get 10 win? I should sell 10 win. Did Nancy? No, I think Lily Marie got it. Yeah, she asked, and she got it from Shopee. It's like $10. Oh, sorry, watercolor time. Okay, so I'm using 2 brushes today. This is a 6 and this is a 1. Okay, and I will be using. Okay, I'll try because I have these colors, but they are not exactly what I'm going to use tomorrow. I'll have to take away some of those colors that are a little bit off, so that sorry, just give me a moment. I need to adjust the colors a little bit. Where is my cobalt teal blue? Oh, there you go. Okay, sorry, I need to adjust the color a little bit because here are the colors that I will be using tomorrow. Just want to make sure that they are right. Okay, this is a little bit off. This is a little bit off. Do I have a green? I guess I have no choice. I think I'll just use. I don't have the exact green color. It's okay. I think I'll just use this one. This one. Sorry, sorry for taking a while to do this because I need to make sure that I have all the colors. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have the purple. I have the purple color. Okay, and I have a black. So yeah, these are the colors for tomorrow. Okay, and we just gonna use these colors here. Hey. Shopfront Around the World Challenge. Oh yes, of course. But I only have Singapore. Do you have anything from where you are? Can we collaborate? Maybe we should do something like that. Maybe I did like tell people like if they do have any pictures. You know the thing about it is sometimes when you think of something like that, um, you have to be really careful because if we take pictures from, let's say, Pinterest, you know, people may not be happy about it because they might be like copyright or something. So we do not want that to happen. Okay, so now we would, okay, I am going to use the yellow. Okay, the yellow is a little bit bright. Okay, so yeah, simple. I'm adding a little bit of the turquoise in there just to create some kind of shadow, because if you notice, there's a little bit of shadow. We could actually do this a little bit later. Okay, so later on, when we when everything is sort of dry, we can actually do that. Okay, so now we can just put in the start from light colors. So let's start from the lightest color, which is the yellow, and we just need to paint that in. Okay, cover the large areas first, and then we can go down to the details. Okay, so we can always glaze later. I can put in the colors, so we can start light, and that's what we are doing right now. Okay, so just cover the top with the areas here, like over here. Okay, okay, so Z is asking if, oh, saying that Google Earth is copyright free. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the only issue with doing that, right, is sometimes Google Earth, because it's on a vehicle, so the shops would look like a little bit, the angle is a little bit strange in that it is straight and it's like you're floating, because when the Google car with the camera is actually higher, the viewpoint is higher than people, so it may look a little bit strange. Yeah, but I guess I know what you mean. I think it's interesting to just go around and check. That's true. That's true. I think shop fronts are mostly public, right? How can you have a shop that's not public? Uh, yeah. Otherwise, who would be able to access it, right? Yeah, but of course, also the photographer. So I think the issue I have is actually photography. Like if it's taken by someone else, and you post it and you draw it, sometimes they may have an issue with that, which is kind of like, yeah, that's the worry that I have. Okay, so for the rest of the shop, right, I would like to just use the blue. So what we're doing here, we are just going to cover the big areas first, very lightly. Okay, so you will notice the colors a little bit different, because I have chosen to change it based on artist's license, because I would like to use this color. So so I changed it to this color over here. I think it's a very nice color, for it's a very nice color combination. Okay, it's a light, kind of light. Okay, the color is kind of light. Is that cobalt blue? No, this is cobalt teal blue. It's like a turquoise blue. Turquoise blue light in for this. So in fact, it's this color. Tomorrow I'm using this color. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no problem. Oh, thank you, Electro Pony. I'm so happy that it helped you, because when I sent it to you, I was like, I didn't think that was a very good drawing. Yeah, I thought it was a little bit too simplified. Yeah, it wasn't good enough. But you, yeah, I'm so happy that it helped you. But when you're thinking about drawing, right, sometimes you do need to know that you don't have to draw everything. Yeah, you have to simplify, and only draw the darkest parts. So that's what I think. And you don't have to make sure that you draw the lines properly. Like I think I'm a little bit like this part here. Can you see? Certain parts I don't really is there anywhere here? No, this one there isn't concrete here. But then when you especially draw like a landscape, sometimes you can't draw all the lines. It's not possible. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oops. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I am going to take a video. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, Okay, so let's continue. Okay. So now I'm going to do a darker, I would say an orangey yellow. So I'm mixing yellow with the TPO. No, it's a little bit too much. Okay. Okay. So this is for the sign over here. So we are still continuing with the big areas, okay? So here are the big areas that we want to continue. We want to just continue painting the big areas. I will not be looking at the, what do you call that? The shadows yet. Okay, we will do that later by glazing. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, and then let's mix a dark color. So what dark color do you think we should mix? How we should mix it? I think let's try ultramarine. We could actually use black. Okay, I do have some black, so we can do a few different kind of colors just to paint the inside, because we're gonna make a dark color for that gouache, because we are gonna use it to highlight. We need to highlight the inside of the store. So we have the ultramarine blue. So just dumping all the colors. I'm just so lazy. Just dump in all the colors. Yes. Okay. And this is the interior. Okay, this is a shop, the sign. I'm gonna use a black. Okay. And some of the ultramarine blue. Okay. But just now the suggestion by Z is a very good one. I think it'd be interesting to actually explore it further. Yeah, maybe one day we can try something during one of these sessions, the live drawing sessions. And if there's anything that we can decide at that time, like it's a good idea, maybe we can just proceed and we can try it out together as a group, you know? Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, Teo is very, I would say, he's really the epitome of efficient lines. Like all the things he's drawing, right? So efficient. Like he doesn't waste lines. Like for me, sometimes I will spend time drawing lines, and I don't use them in the end. But he knows, like he wouldn't waste time on things, which I think is he's very cool. Like he really knows his stuff. I still waste time drawing lines. Yeah, okay. If without reading this aloud, if you're guilty of using, oh, I always use, yeah, I know, right? Like I always use from Pinterest. Sometimes, yeah, and I feel quite bad sometimes. Yeah, and I mean, some some people understand, like they will not hold it against you, like when you use what they have provided for drawing. Some of them are actually quite fine. They would just say, they won't say anything. They will just let you use. But there's just some people who just, I don't know, they're more touchy on this kind of thing. So they would try to make things difficult for you. So which is why sometimes I try not to use, and I sometimes respect them. I will ask, you know, is it okay? Can I use this blah 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 for this, for I like this picture. So most of the time people are quite happy just sharing it. Yeah, but they're just crazy. Some people just, I won't say they're crazy, but they're just a little bit more like they tend to be a little bit more careful with sharing their things, with using their stuff, with their property. So those we have no choice. So anyway, can you see what I'm doing here? I'm actually making painting the interior of the shop. So this is where later on we would use our gouache to create those interior of the shop. Okay, so here are what the shops have, what the shop has, and I'm just, yeah, think having the colors in without thinking too much about it. So this is kind of like a how do I say, this is like a, if you look at this, right, this part this is like a abstract art. So this paper I really like a lot. Okay, I previously wanted to use another paper but couldn't. You know, I was trying with it and I couldn't achieve the same effect. So yeah, I'm glad I have changed to this paper. So whoever is taking, oh, I got a follower. Oh, Spiderly Iris 13. Hello. Thanks for joining. Pixel Bay has CC. Yes. Yeah, actually, I've sometimes used pictures from Unsplash. I think Nancy know, right? Because I've actually drawn a few done a few drawings on one of these sessions, and I used the the photographs from Unsplash. So I guess it's possible to use. It's just that sometimes I don't feel comfortable just taking it and then just sharing. Because the thing is, um, if I host a shopfront international, right, then you know, I don't know if people will feel like I'm using their image, and you know, they would think, why are you doing this? I realize. Hey, thanks Spidey Iris, thank you. I realize your paintbrush hand does not touch the canvas. What is this technique? This technique is called, I don't know, my painting style. I have no name. Okay, the reason why I'm doing this is because my brush, my watercolor is here, so I don't want to touch it, so I'm drawing it this way. The color's a little bit too whitewash, right? I think I want to adjust this. I'm a little bit uncomfortable. Sorry with the color. Please give me a moment. Let me adjust this. I hope it's not going to, no, it's going to be 1:30. What happened? Reset. Yes. Ooh. Okay. So let's make this. So you guys, can you see change? Change. Oh. 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 It's better now. Hope it's better now. It's better now. Colors there, right? Like, woohoo! Much better. Okay, I hope so. Okay, continue. Otherwise, none of us can go to sleep, and tomorrow I'll be a panda bear. And our good friend, blog user is taken. We'll see a panda bear tomorrow. So very quickly, let's just paint this in green. So you notice that I didn't do much to the to the to anything yet, because I want to show you guys how how to add in the shadows. Okay, so you will notice that I actually covered some of these chairs, you know, over here. Okay, but we can use gouache, or we can use our stuff, our white pen. Oh, we're going to make dinner now. Oh, sure, no problem. Go and have a good dinner. Yeah, and good in everyone. Samrong, you're you're on YouTube again. Did something happen with Twitch that made you go back to YouTube? Okay, let's see. I will leave this. Let's change the color a little bit. Let's make a green that is a little bit more olive. Okay, so this is with green and the red. Okay, more green. Okay, so this is the bin. Okay, so now we're gonna paint, put in some details. So if you can see, I haven't touched this area yet. Okay, we would have this here. Okay, so this is for the rocking chair. Okay, and let's have a bit of details. So for now, I think we can switch. Should we switch now? I don't think so. Okay, then now I'm going to attempt to do some sort of details somewhere. Okay, so let's try to have a bit of color. So let's make this part a little bit darker. Okay, so over here, okay, let's have, this is a combination of ultramarine blue and the green, sap green. Okay, so this is just to give us some kind of like a background for that color. Okay, later on we are going to put in the green. Okay, and we let it dry, and then now let's use the blue and let's create some shadow. Okay, so this is called glazing. It's called glazing method, where you just look at the shadow and we can glaze it on top. But make sure that when you do that, right, the color underneath has dried, because otherwise it will be lift off together. Okay, so you have to be quite careful before you do that. Okay, so normally I will just let things sort of dry first, work on other things. Yes, floating brush style. Yes. This is my weird style. I don't know, am I the only one who paints with a floating brush? Does everybody paint with the hand on the hand on the OD? Actually you can. The reason why I'm doing this is there's no need for a lot of what do you call that? There's no need for a lot of precision. So and my brush is kind of big. Can you see? This is size 6. It's kind of big. So can you now see that I after added the shadow? Hey Mocap, hello, yay! Thanks for joining. Hello. I'm doing a short front, just to let you know. Yeah, so adding the shadow helps you can actually see that this is actually behind, like in the shade, right? You have seen a painter rest on a stick that rests on the canvas. How did that happen? Rest his hand. Yeah, I think normally people do that. I don't know why. I think because this style here doesn't require a lot of precision. So I'm just more anyhow, like so now I'm adding the shadow because it's underneath. So let's add some shadow. Same thing, I'm using ultramarine blue over here, okay? And here as well, and here underneath here as well. Okay, can you see? So you can already see that we have some shadow. So this is what we do here. Okay, all these shops are, we have to be really think about where the shadows are, and we can then have a good it will look more correct. Okay, and let's add some details to the sign. Shouldn't have used pink. Okay, some details. Yeah, okay. Then let's add with a smaller brush. So we change to a small brush for now, and let's put in the red. So here are your Chinese New Year couplets. They're called couplets, right? I hope I didn't say them wrongly. Oh, I forgot to paint. So I kind of forgot that we have this part to paint. So this is the interior inside. Okay, yeah, almost forgot. And the inside, almost forgot. Okay, yeah, something like that. Okay, so here's the couplet, and then we can put in more details. I think there's a cone behind, but I'm not going to draw the cone. Okay, now we have the chance to add in a little bit of, okay, what I'll do, okay, I'm just thinking at this point in time whether to, yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll actually paint in these vines, leaves, okay, as a big patch. Okay, first, this is just to show, so I'll tell myself this is how those vines should wrap around these frames. Okay, so this is just like yeah, okay, some more, and here as well. So we are going to use wash to highlight this. Okay, so this is how it looks right now. Okay, and for this part, I tell you, can someone with good calligraphy come help me, like, to draw this, paint this? Okay. Phew. Okay, let's make this. Okay, I look at the picture, right? I realize what I have here is not as dark as what's on the picture. So I'm going to throw in some black. Okay, so the black that I have here is granulating. It's not completely opaque. I think it's kind of a semi-opaque, transparent, kind of semi-opaque water black color. Okay, and I'm just going to paint in. I think it's very important to be able to see the colors, the light and dark difference between the light and the dark, because that helps you to create. I think for drawing and for painting especially, it's important to know or to be able to tell, you know, whether this is the darkest, whether your painting is dark or not, and where are the dark parts and where are the lighter parts. So that's very important. Okay, okay, right. So, oh, another follower. Oh, eh? Oh, you don't need the cat. Electro pony. Thanks for donation. Thank you. Oh my god. Electro pony, I'm gonna give this to you. Okay, when this is done, I'll give this to Electro Pony. Okay, you give me your address. I'm gonna send this to you. I mean, it's not done yet. Thank you so much. Thanks for. I shall buy a good coffee tomorrow, and I'll send this to you. Yay, yay. You know, this is the kind of thing that makes streamers happy. Thank you. No, no, no. I think I should. This is, I know, I will make it nice, okay? It looks kind of like weird right now, but it would be good, okay? So before let's continue, yeah? Let's not take too much, let's not waste time. I'm going to use my gouache. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump in all these weird colors. I have a feeling tomorrow I'm gonna have a lot of problems. Blog user is taken, is gonna laugh at me. It's like, oops, I saw that happening last night. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna just draw using so this is where the secret weapon comes in. The secret weapon here is our highlighter pen. So this is the opaque white, and this is called the Uniball Signal Broad. It has one of the most opaque color ever, like white color ever. So you can use it to make these white lines. And if you notice on the picture, right, that there's all these like white lines that goes across. So we're just gonna draw them over first around, okay? Right, like that. Okay, so you do see the white. Oh, oh no. Sorry, blog user. I know. Like I sometimes talk and I'm so slow. Then it's gonna be like 2 o'clock and I'm not done yet. I'm so sorry. Sumimasen. I'm so slow. I dropped my brush. You know, I know what I should do. You guys think that it would be good if I what do you call that? If I play music during stream? I think it'd be good, right? You guys won't feel sleepy. Yeah. So I'm actually working on that. Trying to get epidemic sound so that when you guys don't feel so sleepy when you just listen to me. You can listen to the music while while waiting for me to draw stuff. Of course, you know, I don't know whether I'll get distracted by all those noise. Okay. This is kind of an ambitious. I shouldn't have chosen this. Really. Because of all these details, right? I think he wouldn't look good if there isn't any of the details not out. So I hope that tomorrow I'll have time to make sure that all these things are done like properly. Yeah, I do hope that I have time to get things done properly. Okay. Sorry. Oh, you like chatting? Oh, okay. Then no music then. Because I thought it'd be nice. Like, I cannot imagine like you guys listening to me, like talking to myself. I always talk nonsense. Sometimes I don't even know whether I say something like politically incorrect and then someone's gonna record me and I'm gonna end up in jail because they think that I'm like politically incorrect. Oops. You know, I never know, you know, that might happen. Okay, I think wait. Let's just finish up with here as well. Okay, and we can draw some of these details. Okay, I think I will use gouache here later. Okay, I'll use gouache. Yeah, here as well. Some of these. Okay, you can use the pen. So some of these are easier with pen, especially if the areas are small, and you need the areas to be like, you need it to be more opaque. That's when we use this brush, and we can actually already write the tiramisu. Okay, tiramisu hero. Yay! Okay, at least I got this done. Okay, all right. Let's continue with the wash. Fast as lightning. I'll be able to do this. Oh, we won't put. They wouldn't put a person so joyful as you. Oh, really? I hope so. I hope so. They're gonna like this person is charged for being racist or something, or saying something politically incorrect. Okay. No, I'll never be him. Amos Yee is just so weird. I don't know. Is he still okay? So anyway, if you guys are wondering who Amos is he's a very weird Singaporean who said very weird stuff and he ended up in US. Yeah. And I think now they are charging him for, is it pedography, being a pedophile or something, pedophile, or he was saying, I don't know. I think he's just got into so many trouble. I don't know what's wrong with him. Like why is he even, like why is he doing that to his life? I think we need a little bit of like blue. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump in a bit of blue. Okay, this past gouache is giving me some problem. Like it has all these like the binder has sort of like came off. Okay, so now I'm adding some of these details over. Okay, 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 this is really, you know, when I chose this spot, right, for this workshop, I didn't know that it had this canopy that's made, and then now I'm sort of regretting, like, oh my god, this is making it difficult. Okay, but it's okay. I think it's kind of fun to draw, just that I may not have time to finish, like, you know, as I have demo. It's taking so long, and it's nowhere what I like what I would prefer it to look. Yeah, but I guess it's okay lah. Tomorrow I'll see how to make this more simple. I don't know. Should I actually even lose this? Not so sure. Okay, so I think we need a deeper color. Ultramarine blue. Go. Okay. Ultramarine blue is so black. Okay. Bring on the gouache. Oh, he's being charged in US. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he had he had some trouble. He's a crazy guy. Dangerous to be out. Yeah, so this is what the gouache is for. Just to give you some of these depth, okay? So just feel free to just use it to have fun. Okay. So there you go. So some of these are a little bit, yeah, okay. Just dump in the color. Okay, let me just, when you use gouache, right, you have to be really careful not to use it with water. Okay, I used to think that you can spray water on it, and then I realized, I heard from someone that you shouldn't do that, because gouache, once you dilute it with water, it's not going to be that opaque anymore. It's going to be like your watercolor. So please don't do that, okay? So next stage, we're gonna use that yellow, okay? Because there's some of these yellow lights everywhere. So we're just gonna put in some of this yellow color, okay? But I think the yellow, I'm a little bit disappointed with their yellow, because there's this, you know, the binder just coming off. Can you see the binder? See, can you see? Yeah, so the problem I have with the gouache from the Chin Han Pass, okay, not impressed. I have not actually seen a good gouache before. I've not tried a good one. So if anybody have an idea, uh, what a good brand of gouache can recommend, I would love to try it out. Okay. So I don't know. I'm trying my best to make this look a little bit more special. So this is what you need to do. Hey, Stevie! Hello. Welcome. Haven't have you do you work today? I think you probably did, right? That's why you couldn't join. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I'm finishing this soon because tomorrow I have a workshop, and our good friend blog user is taken will be with me learning how to do this again. He'll be drawing this twice, and yeah, and it'd be very interesting to meet up with him. Okay, so oh, Zhu Huan says that the Hobin gouache is good. Yeah, I think I've heard of it. Like Hobin is good. I think a friend told me M Graham is good. M Graham, M Graham. So yeah, I think I would try. Maybe I'll try Hobin because Hobin is probably cheaper because we don't have M grams in Singapore. So yeah, maybe I'll try it out. I also heard of Mia, okay, which a lot of people are using, but I think it's not artist grade. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not exactly very sure, but they may not be. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so Siri, you're back to work. Oh, what's a good time for you? Maybe I can sometimes stream at those time, and you can join. Because yeah, it'll be kind of pity to I don't know. Sometimes it's just fun, right? Like you just catch up with friends and that kind of thing. Yeah, maybe one day we'll change. Maybe like a special, like Good Friday or something. We could change the timing a little bit, and then you could come. Yeah, that'll be fun, like a reunion kind of thing. I hope everything is good. You are back from work, right? You can go back and have a good dinner with your family, and yeah, and you can watch the replay. Yeah. Okay. So I will be adding a little bit of the white. Okay. So this is the lighting. I'm just gonna add a bit of that. Okay. No, but actually if you think about it, CB, I think it's good because that means you're going back to your normal life, which is so off, so good. Maybe one day, like soon, we all can travel again, and then we can visit all of you. Like that'll be like the best. Imagine like if we can. Oh, Good Friday. Okay, let's see. Zhu Huan says, oh yeah, M Grams has it. Oh, okay. I've never used their watercolor before. I also heard they make very good watercolor. Just that like there's no M Gram in Singapore. Like why, right? I don't know why. So that's the issue. Yeah. But one of these days, maybe I'll buy, like China Taobao, right? They have all these samples. I'll just show you guys. I have this sample. Sorry for the sound. I just want to show you guys. I actually got this from China Taobao. Like it's like a sample. And this is White Knight's watercolor. So maybe I can buy M grams in this form. Yeah. And I can try. Or else I can buy Mia to try as well. Okay. Good Friday, am I streaming late? Actually, I'm not sure because I may be going out. Oh, but Good Friday you'll be here. Yeah, maybe I will. I think I will stream. Okay, I'm not sure the timing. Maybe I'll stream a bit earlier. I'm not sure. Okay, we'll see. Spain? Are you in Spain right now? I thought you're in London. Also, now you're in Spain? Haven't been to my place in Spain since November. Oh, you're saying you haven't been to your place in there. I see. Okay, okay. Oh, Zhuhuan, you also bought it in this way. Okay, okay. I think I'll try. What's m grams in Chinese? Okay, then I'll go find. I'm sure I'll be able to find something like I'm like sure I will find it because yeah, there are actually a lot of things on Taobao, and they have all these art stuff which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think I guess I'll be able to find it. Okay. So oh wait, let me just add that gouache on top. Okay, I'm like cheating. I am cheating with gouache. Okay, tomorrow I'll make sure that I do this properly. Okay, I'm really not very happy with how I home. Uh, which is home. Haven't been to my place in Spain since. CB, I'm a little bit lost. Are you saying that you haven't been in Spain, which is your home? Or oh, who's taking care of your place in Spain? But can you go? Are you able to go? Okay, MG say, nobody. Will anything happen? Like, will there be like a big? Oh, thank you, thanks, Nancy's. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit ambivalent. I don't know. Don't know if it is okay. This looks a little bit too small. This is a little bit too big. And this one doesn't have enough white on it. I don't know. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Thanks, Zhuhuan, for your suggestion to look for MG Sui Cai. Yeah, I'll go find out, and maybe I'll be reviewing MG Sui Cai. Yay! CB, I think when the time you go to, by the time you go to look nicer. So this is what I have, and tomorrow I'll be using Shinhan Art. Okay, Shinhan colors. Yeah, what are Shinhan colors? There, Shinhan PWC. Okay, I'll be using Shinhan colors tomorrow. Okay, and I will maybe post a before after or something like that. Okay, so I thank you so much for watching. Yeah, thanks CB, thanks Juan, thanks Zed, thanks Nancy, thank you to Pony, Electro Pony. Thanks Electro Pony for the donation. Thank you so much. Tomorrow have a coffee, and yeah, and I'll send this to you. Hey, Novi, maybe I'll send you the other one. I don't know. Make your pick, okay? Okay, so I thank you so much, everyone. Thanks. Vlog user is taken. I see you tomorrow. I wonder if I can spot you. Maybe you're the only guy. Don't know. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Hey, thanks. Oh, you lose connection. No, it's not you. I think it's me. Like I lost connection for a while. Yeah, thank you. Bye. Tenmin says bye. Tenmin says bye. Bye, everyone. See you again next week. We will do watercolor without pen, without inking. Okay, we will try. because Zed says that he has a challenge for me, so that's what I'm gonna do next week. Watercolor without lines, like without the ink. Okay. Bye bye. Oh.